Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thanks for joining me today here inside the farmhouse. And I have a job to do inside that I need to take care of to start today's video out because we have a problem with our lights. So right now it looks fine, but after about 30 minutes or an hour, this LED fixture light starts flashing like this. So I think it's on its way out. It is not an LED bulb. So I know that some people are familiar with the LED bulbs you screw in. And then whenever we built our house back in 2018, they were really pushing LED fixtures. So I'm going to take this off and show you what this LED fixture looks like on the inside. But I think we were lied to. I think that either the government was pushing heavy LED usage and LED manufacturing. I think they overpromised and underdelivered. So I want to get up here. I got to turn this off, make sure I don't have to do anything. I'm going to lock the door so nobody walks in and turns on that switch. But I'm going to get up here and take this off and try to show you guys what it looks like on the inside. So now I'm up in the top of Ranger's closet. You see what kind of stuff's up here, old hats. That's a pretty cool Ranger boat hat though. And on this side, all the games. Probably need to be a little better organized, but bright lights. You guys can see there's little bitty LEDs all through here. And like I said, that starts flashing out of nowhere. It started doing this. So whenever we built this house, like I said, they were pushing these lights and they promised that these would last 15 to 20 years of normal use. Well, this is a closet light. It's not even on that much of the time. This fixture and the fixture in Mazzie's closet are both going out about the exact same time. So instead of lasting 15 or 20 years like they said, we are getting more 2018 to now. That's six or 7 years of use. So there's even new rules coming out now that's even more strict about LEDs. So instead of replacing it with another LED fixture, I am going back to the kind of fixture that just has a bulb. So at least with a bulb, all I have to do is unscrew the bulb and screw a new one in. I don't have to buy a brand new fixture. So I guess I'm making this video to warn you guys and tell you, if you're thinking about putting in an LED fixture versus just a light where you can screw in an LED bulb, go for the one with the bulb, or else you might be replacing it in a very short amount of time. So I'm going to get this one replaced, and I'll get it down, get the new one up, show you the new one, show you the old one. So I lost my hat somewhere in the middle. I always seem to do that when I'm working, but this is the old 18-watt LED driver. This is what the light portion looks like. So every one of those little things was a little LED, and it put off great light. No complaints there, but it only lasted for, I don't know, what did I say, 6 or 7 years. So there is the new fixture. It has 2 bulbs, and yes, it's LED bulbs. So our entire home is LED, and our electric bill, and I'm just kind of, I don't know what electric costs are in your area, so maybe more or less, but our house is about 2,500 square feet. Our 2,700 square feet. Our electric bill is $130 on average. It was around $100 on average, but energy prices have went up the last 2 or 3 years, and now it's about $130. So we get a little report every month that says our home is one of the most energy efficient homes. We're in the top 10%. And of that top 10%, we're towards the top in our area of other customers with similar size homes built in the similar year. So using LEDs, using spray foam insulation, having the wraparound porch that keeps the sunlight down to a minimum coming through our windows, all of that contributes to our house being more efficient. But LEDs, I think, are a good thing. They use less electricity, but these are bad fixtures, and I say don't use these fixtures if you have a choice. So I've finished up Rangers. I got to put that cover back on. Now I'm going to go into Mazzie's room and get that one changed out. I just finished up Mazzie's closet light install. And now I have another one of these for the landfill. So while maybe it was a good idea at some point bad idea. If you're building a home, installing new fixtures, stay away from these. Just stick with the kind at least you can get a light bulb for. So that's all I have inside the house. I think I'll bring you guys along outside with me to do a few chores before we get to catch up with Cassie this evening. We'll catch up with her and see how school's going so far. Hopefully, everything's going as planned. I know they've been working hard over there at the building. She drove the truck today to haul some stuff to the dumpsters, to move some stuff around. There's been a lot of movement over there, so we'll check in with her later. Well, I finally made it outside. I have been trying to invest in my children, okay? So trying to teach Ranger and Mazzy how the electrical stuff works, changing out a light fixture, that kind of thing. And then Ranger helping me put together a tater tot casserole. One of his favorite things, one of his favorite dishes is tater tot casserole. It must be a teenager thing, I don't know. So Ranger helped me put that together, and I'm trying little bits and pieces on how to cook just browning meat and simple things like that, slowly but surely. So that's what I've been doing. And Ransom, well, he has been gone, but look who's pulling in right now. That would be Ransom. So Ransom got to spend the majority of his day with his papa, Cassie's dad. He went with him. I have no idea what they did today. I'll have to check in with them in a little bit and see what they did. But I can tell you this, they had fun because his papa will pretty much go along with him and do whatever he wants. So, Zena, you enjoying the cooler weather? Instead of 98 degrees, it's about 92 degrees today. So hopefully we get some cooler weather though after this coming week. Just have to wait and see. All right, Ransom made it home from Papa's, and is that new?
This?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Papa get that for you?
No.
Where'd you get it at?
I had it.
Oh, I asked if it was new, like did you get it today is what I meant. So tell me about your day with Papa. What did you guys do?
So first we went to the food store.
Went to the feed store. I saw that. I was checking earlier to see where y'all were at.
And then we went to Allison to school.
Oh, you went to Aunt Lucinda's school? Ransom's Aunt Lucinda is a teacher. Did she have kids there this week?
It was the first day, so they were crazy. They were like running around.
The first day she teaches 4-year-olds.
And then I was like, nope, Papa, let's leave.
So you left there?
Yep.
So you just crashed her classroom and seen how they were all doing?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Then we went to the lumberyard.
The lumberyard?
And then we went to go eat at Country Cottage.
Country Cottage.
We went first one's there.
First one's there.
It was empty. And then after we went to go eat at Country Cottage, we went back to the feed store.
Back to the feed store. That's an important place, the feed store.
And then you know the person that came and trimmed our pony's hooves?
Yeah.
He was there.
The farrier?
Yeah. And then I went out there to like see what they were doing. I was like, and then I just started following him around.
You started following around the farrier at the feed store?
Yeah.
He loads up the feed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after like 30 minutes, I was like, and then.
Hey, hang on. If 30 minutes of following the feed guy around, you're basically trained to do his job. Did they put you on payroll? They hire you?
Yeah.
Where's your paycheck?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, okay.
And then I got like a dolly and then put feed in it.
Yeah.
Feed on it, and then I rolled it outside and then dropped. Like I grabbed it and then drug it into the bed.
A bed of the pickup. So you loaded up a bag of feed all by yourself?
Yeah.
With no help?
A little bit.
A little bit of help.
And
Okay.
then there's salt blocks that I loaded up by myself.
Are you trying to take Ronnie's job?
Baby.
Ah. Ronnie's our neighbor and our friend, and he works at the feed store.
So basically, I work there now.
Okay, so Ransom is now employed at the feed store in Locust Grove. So if you guys need a bag of feed, maybe you can catch Ransom one day. But you got to go back to school in 2 days.
No. No, since I got a job, I don't need to go to school.
No, you need to go to school. You don't want to do that your whole life.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I guess it'd be an okay job, but he needs to go to school and learn. learn about sheep, ducks, and all the things. There you go, ducks. The ducks don't let the turkey eat with them. I have to give her feed separate. There you go, baby. There you go. There's the turkey's feed. Well, I came over here to feed Benjamin, and he got my whole bucket. Benjamin, look, look, look right here. Look, over here. Look. There you go, buddy. Woo, look at that tail wag. When that tail's wagging, he's a happy guy. Hey, Shelby. All right. Well, you stay here and eat, Benjamin. Righty. So all the animals are doing good. That duck must have come and tried to steal some of Zena's food. Good girl, Zena. She's got to protect her food, doesn't she? Mm-hmm. Oh, can I have that cup? Oh, I don't want to lose all my cups. So, did you have fun with Papa?
Yeah, and then I went to Papa's house, and then we weaned the puppy, my puppy, and then
You weaned your puppy?
Yep.
You separated it from its mama?
No, it's still with its mama, but he said he'll bring it to our house tomorrow.
Really?
Morning.
You gonna play with it?
All day.
Play with it all day. What kind of puppy is it? You want to tell them?
Beagle.
A beagle puppy. Okay. So if you guys want to see this beagle puppy, then tomorrow, if Papa comes through, then we'll probably have to put that on Walker Farm Fam and see what people think about Ransom's beagle puppy.
Where are we gonna put it? It's like maybe 4 weeks old. Are we gonna put it in the house?
That pen right there is the only place for a puppy dog out here, unless you want to hold it and play with it.
Or on the trampoline.
Or on the trampoline. Well, just be careful. There's no jumping on the trampoline when there's a puppy up there, okay? So, Ransom's Papa does have several beagles. He does rabbit hunting, and it is really cool to go listen to those rabbits run, or those dogs run rabbits. They are highly trained, and they will bring a rabbit around, circle it around to you real slowly so you can hunt, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a pretty cool deal.
You could just run the dogs like...
Yeah, sometimes he doesn't even get any rabbits. He just lets them run and trains them. So they are very, very good dogs, and a lot of rabbit hunters would love to have Ransom's little puppy because it's going to be a good one too.
And I'm going to train it by myself.
You're not going to train it by yourself.
Yeah, I am.
Its mama and its other dogs help train it.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
So Ransom said he's going to train it by himself. He dreams big. Hey, you got to dream big though. If you're going to do anything at all, dream big. So I wanted to come out here and check on the cows, but it looks like the cows decided to come up and get some feed on their own. So since they came up here, I'll go ahead and feed them. Hey, babies. There you go. There we go. That one's a little more standoffish, 123. And then you got 53 right there. But they will keep that little donkey ran off more or less. They rule the roost, which, you know, they only have about, I don't know, 700 pounds on them, so they should be able to push them around a little bit. But I already threw some grain over, and the donkeys ate their grain, so they're good. Don't have to worry about the donkeys. And he's staying over there though. Well, I'm already out this far. I better go check on their water. We've had some cooler days here, so the water situation has been nice, and the cows haven't been drinking as much. It hasn't been as hot, but as I expected, it's down about halfway. Hey, girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that up. I'll pet on the donkeys when I get it started filling up. Well, the water's filling up now, so this is Patsy. You can always tell Patsy, she's got the biggest neck and a small head. So, what do you think, girl? And then she doesn't want me to pet her, but she wants to come over here close and check me out. That's Miss Loretta. Hey, Loretta. You You want to at least touch my finger with your nose? No? Okay. You know, everybody's different. God created us all different. He even created animals different. Some of the animals love to be loved on. Some of them don't. So now we're getting a nice look at our cows at least. They're gentled down a lot and coming around. And that cow is awfully stocky is what Cassie calls her. She's gonna be a pretty big cow probably. She's only coming on to be a 2-year-old right now, and she's got a lot of growing to do. She's gonna probably be a pretty big cow, bigger than a lot of my other cows. But the cows are doing awesome. I'm probably not going to take them since they already have tags in their ears and stuff. I'm probably not going to take them to the vet. I'm just going to work them myself over here in the chute. After that, I'll turn them back out with the cows. So just go out and let them do their thing. But here comes Benny. Hey, Benny. What are you worried about? I ain't going to do nothing to you. So if you saw our last video, you saw the donkeys getting after, now the cow's gonna chase the donkeys out of the pen. Nah, she turned around. But the donkeys got after Mr. Jingles. So the cats, the dogs, everything just have to learn that donkeys do not like small pets like that. And he's a barn cat. He roams he's free to go on his own. There's nothing we can do to keep him out of the donkey pen, but he's gonna have to learn when he gets in here that he better be ready to get out of here in a hurry. So I'm gonna go ahead and pet on Benny for a minute. I'm just waiting for this to fill up. It's slowly coming up, and go out and finish doing the chores after that. Yeah, he's a good Benny. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. And gentlemen. That'll get them away from my gate at least. The chickens love scratch. They love corn, so I try to keep them in the scratch and corn every day, just a little bit of a snack. But they also always have feed in here, which it looks like, I'll check it today, looks like it's time for me to get a 50-pound sack and come fill this up. So I want to do that soon. I always try to look in this mess right here, the coverage that we have, and make sure they don't start laying eggs there, because if they do, we have to grab them. But so far they've just stuck to their laying boxes in the coops. Well, I say laying boxes. Their favorite place to lay in this coop is right here by the back door. And today, there's only one egg there. So I don't know about you, but if your chickens are not laying as many eggs, don't feel bad. In this heat, ours have definitely slacked up on laying. We had a rainstorm and a cool front come through though. And today we got 10 eggs instead of the typical about 7 that we've been getting. So a lot of the weather does impact the amount of time that they spend producing eggs. Just kind of goes along with it. So hopefully this fall our egg numbers will get right back up there to where they were at before. So it would not be catching up with the walkers without the better half of the walkers. So I caught up with Cassie. It is dark though, and so we went out on the front porch because
dark 30.
All of the kids are in bed and we don't want to wake them up. But the weather's not too bad out here.
I'm sweating.
It's not too bad out here. I mean, I was in the bus working today.
86 degrees.
And it was 99 degrees.
At 9:10.
It was 99 degrees today. Soaked in sweat. But I wanted to catch up with Cassie because she is actually working 5 days this week. Just the way it landed, right?
Yep.
Normally her days off are Monday and Wednesday. But what happened?
I had meetings.
All week, all Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, professional development. Thursday, Friday, school. Monday, professional development, so I get to work again on my day off. And then we start normal.
Then you'll get actual day off on Wednesday of next week. But everything so far is going good with the kids. They're all ready to go back to school. And all the supplies are ready. Everything's ready. So I think
paperwork filled out, bags packed, supplies taken, clothes set out. Always, always, always we set our clothes out the night before. I even set my own out because none of us are really morning people. You don't have to think about it. If you needed something, at least I know tonight that I got to do laundry real quick. So all clothes are set out. Everything's ready. Water bottles are set out because in the morning, we don't think about it. We just do.
Don't forget your school pictures. Back to school pictures.
Yeah, I didn't get any pictures at Meet the Teacher night or back to school night because I was busy being a teacher. So we gotta take some pictures tomorrow.
So make sure and put that in your schedule.
That's your job.
No, make sure you work it into enough time though.
Don't you think it's Stay at Farm Dad's job?
No. I've got all the YouTube videos covered.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing all week. But Cassie missed the entire first part of the video. So to catch her up a little bit, I changed out the lights. Remember the lights that we bought when we built this house? Mm-hmm. They're supposed to last, some of them said 15 years, some of them said 20 years. Well, how long have we been in the house?
Well, 7, because the first year at Bradford we lived at the rent house, and I'm going into my 8th year at Bradford.
Okay, so they did not last 15 or 20 years. 7 years is the max. So
okay.
Unfortunately, I couldn't unscrew a bulb and screw a new one in. I had to take down the entire light fixture, which is now going to the dump.
So did you get a new one just like them?
Because I don't know where it goes. I got another one that looks like it, but it has a bulb that screws into it this time.
Okay.
So hopefully...
So liar, liar's pants on fire.
Hopefully everything else doesn't start falling apart in our house after 7 years. But...
I'm starting to fall apart.
Well... We will be 40 coming up. So,
you've been wearing a knee brace.
Hey, I have, and I think it helped because I'm no longer wearing a knee brace. I think I am back to normal. So, anyway, so we got those taken care of, and hopefully, if you guys are building or doing something, I told them, buyer would beware. Put something in with the bulb so you can at least change the bulb out.
Yeah.
And not the entire fixture.
Yeah.
But as far as catching up with the walkers and prayer requests, I do have a prayer request tonight. My dad just had a surgery, a hernia surgery, and he was in quite a bit of pain. I think on the first day for sure, just from the surgery. So if you guys would be in prayer for him and Cassie and all the people going back to school, if you would pray for them as well.
Yeah.
I think that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Anything else?
All of you who are having your last first day, if you have a senior, we're praying for you. And maybe your baby's going off to college or something like that. You're in our prayers as well.
Well, if they are, just get you a puppy like Bella, and then you can get instant companionship.
The dogs are hot breath are all around my legs, and the bugs are starting to swarm.
All right.
Under the lights.
Well, we're gonna get off of here and let Cassie get ready for her first day of school. But
Straight to bed.
Thank you guys for following along. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
We love you guys.